Another lockdown looms in the UK. We've been through it once before, guys, but this time I'm prepared. Check out my cinnamon bun kit. Come and join me on my sofa, guys. Let's have a chat about the whole lockdown. So the UK goes into lockdown on Thursday. Non-essential businesses are going to be closing, and it's going to mean a month of just being, well, a little bit disciplined, I think. So we've been through it before, and for me, I think it's the emotional side of the whole, what do we do? How do we focus? How do we discipline ourselves to do the things that we never really make time to do? So I'm still going to be working, but I want to make sure that I have downtime. I make a routine for myself. Every day I'm going to be focusing and making sure that I actually kind of get up and do something and have those times to really reflect on everything. And it's okay to feel rubbish about it. Believe me, I really feel quite upset because during the month of November, there's so many different things that I had planned to do. On the 9th, I was going to go out with a friend. We were going to go to Van Hayes, which is a garden centre, and just have a look around and look at some Christmas decorations. And there are lots of gift ideas, but that's not going to happen now. And that kind of is sad because I was so looking forward to that. November the 16th is him indoors, his big birthday. Okay, not so big, but we can't really go out and do anything and celebrate. So I'm going to be tasked with actually preparing a meal at home. And that's cool. I'm happy doing that. There are so many recipes that I feel confident in cooking. So it's just about looking at other ways that we can make the best of the situation. And then my family were going to come over on the 29th of November just to exchange Christmas presents and have a lovely time because I haven't seen them in so long. So November was a month that I was really gonna do so many different things and see so many different people, and we're gonna have to move our plans. But that's fine because after all, we need to make sure that the UK is safe, that people are safe, that we can actually sustain moving forward. So during lockdown, my month is going to be focusing positively. Now we've got to be positive because we're all in this together, right? We all need to make sure that we have each other, that we can communicate, that we still keep in touch with our family, our friends, and do those things that we did before during lockdown. We've been through it once, you know that. We can do it again with each other's support. So just reach out to each other and make sure that no one's going to feel isolated. So that is, for me, is really important, is having something to focus on. So I am going to be looking at getting on my exercise bike once a day. I am going to push myself to do it. I've got it up there. I need to do this. And I think it's really good to make sure that you have physical and mental stability. And that's what I'm going to make sure that happens. I'm going to book it into my routine. I'm going to kick myself up there to do it. Even if it's just 10 minutes, 20 minutes, whatever it happens to be, I am going to make sure I get up there and do it. What I also am going to do, and I don't know how on earth we're going to get on with this, but cinnamon buns. So here, we're just going to have a go at it. I don't know how it's going to turn out, but I'm really excited to try something that I've never done before. And the end result should be delicious. But with me cooking, don't know about that. It's something that I think we can actually do together. So him indoors, we can actually like spend time just making sure that we communicate, but we do it over something really fun. So that's what I'm going to be doing, a part of my lockdown routine. What also I want to make sure that I do is actually take some time to listen to an audiobook. Now, audiobooks are absolutely fantastic because they get your mind focused on something other than reality. Now, we all need to take our minds off what's actually happening and kind of go to another world and just immerse yourself into a book. Whatever you like, whatever your fancies are, just take that time to go and listen to a book. Hide away in the bedroom, under the covers, wrap up, be warm, and just immerse yourself into a story. So that's what I'm going to do. What I really need to start doing again, and I did start this during our first lockdown, is get my French lessons back. Now I do have an Audible book with French, the language of French, to really kind of, I want to learn it. I want to learn a language, and I remember doing French many years ago at school, and I really want to do something just to kind of learn something, do a new task and activity that is actually going to get my brain thinking about something other than this whole lockdown scenario. So those things I know I really want to do, because I think it's important to be able to put those into a routine, to know what you're going to do. I know it's very difficult for so many people, and I'm trying to be positive because I think that's the way we're going to be able to get through it. But I do understand, I really do feel for those people who are really, really struggling financially, it's tough. It really is tough, and it's okay to feel crap. It really is, but reach out to people. Don't struggle alone. Don't suffer in silence. Talk to people, because talking really does help. It's helped me enormously, especially going through the first lockdown. I really did struggle because it was the unknown, it was uncertainty, and there were so many things that we just didn't know as a country. And getting those online shopping slots to get your groceries. Now that was a big challenge. It was a challenge for everyone, right? It's not just for me and for those people who are blind or visually impaired. It's everyone. People are starting to panic buy, which I've already addressed this in another video. We don't need to do that. We just need to make sure that we have enough for what we need, because at the end of the day, we are all in this. So if you do start going mad for those toilet rolls and for those, well, flour to make bread, these things other people aren't going to have enough of. So think about other people and don't be selfish. We've got to kind of stick together and do those sorts of things, okay? So I do understand from the perspective of those people who are really going to find it difficult to get through another lockdown, and for those businesses who are going to have to close again, you know, just about probably getting back to some sort of normality, and then this, it's really, really, really hard. So I just want to hug you all and say, look, we are together. We are going to get through this. It's going to be difficult. Of course, it's going to be really difficult. But in order to kind of maintain the level of, well, the spread of the virus, we just need to be sensible. We need to make sure that we wash our hands, have a face covering. If you're exempt medically, then I suppose that doesn't apply to you. And just give each other space. Now, I have mentioned this in a previous lockdown lifetime about space and, you know, social distancing. For me, as someone with no sight, I really struggle with that, but I'm really mindful about other people. So if I can hear someone, depending on my environment, if it's not too noisy and it's not too difficult, I really allow space, because I think it's important to do so. It's not just about, hey, I'm blind, move out of my way. We're all together in this, so we all need to be mindful of each other and just allow that space to be able to get by. And even if it's in a shop, allowing each other to have room and just communicate. It's really important to be able to do that with each other and just love each other. We're all humans, okay? If you want to help me out and you like what you see, consider hitting the subscribe button. Let's go over it again. So exercise, routine, making something, cinnamon buns, never done it before, so going to do that. Listen to audiobooks, take time out, learn some more French, a language that I did many years ago, but I really want to top up on my French, and just try and be mindful of each other and be positive and reach out to anyone who we think may be struggling. That's what I'm going to be doing. Let me know in the comments below what you've got planned for lockdown, how you're going to cope. I would love to hear your suggestions, tips, anything like that. So whack them in the comments below. I do read everyone, and thank you so much for your love and support. On that note, I'm going to toodle off out of here. Love you guys. Stay safe. Bye for now.